In this video, we're going to talk about an all-in-one indicator that can be used for super accurate trend following entries. We're going to show you what this indicator is, and we'll also go over its key components and functionalities. On top of that, we will discuss the entry and exit conditions for a simple and profitable strategy that we created just for this video. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So, this indicator is called All Indicators in One. To add it to your chart, you're going to go to TradingView, which is the charting platform that I'm going to be using. If you need to sign up, link for that will be in the video description. Next, we're going to click on Indicators, then type in All Indicators in One. And you're going to select this one created by TZAC88. So, after adding this indicator to your chart, this is how it's going to look like. It's called All Indicators in One because while it doesn't have all the indicators in the world, it has up to 8 super useful and well-known indicators that are available on TradingView. These indicators include the RSI, as you can see right here, the SMA, the Stochastic Oscillator, the Stochastic RSI, the MACD, the ADX, the MFI, and the VWAP. As you can see, all these indicators are listed on this table right here. The table contains the indicator names and the indicator status, which includes some numbers and bullish or bearish indications. And we're gonna go over what all this means in a bit. But for now, let's finish exploring this indicator's components. As you can see, we have several red horizontal lines, and then we have this blue line and several green lines. The red lines represent resistance levels. So this is a resistance level, this is another resistance level, and this is another one. This green line represents support level. Then this blue line in the center represents the midpoint between the first resistance level and the first support level. And then here we have an EMA trend cloud. A green cloud is used to indicate a bullish trend, while a red cloud is used to indicate a bearish trend. And also, this table right here is called the dashboard, as you can see on this indicator settings. Speaking of settings, you may be thinking, and what aspects of this indicator can we change? Well, let's take a look. Right off the bat, we have the dashboard settings. We can change the position of the dashboard to any of this, and we can also change the size. And here we have BTC and DXY filters. This is going to be used to track the trend of the BTC chart and the DXY chart. You can also choose whatever time frame that you're going to be using, and you can do that right here. For me, I'm going to be using the 5-minute time frame, so I'm going to select 5 minutes. For the filter's length, we're going to keep this at 25. Then this are the support and resistance settings. As you can see, we can change the support color, the resistance color, the width of these lines, as well as the color for this text. Now, these are the settings for these indicators here. For the RSI, we can change the RSI length as well as the source. Now, if you look at the table, there are 4 different time frames of the ATR. If we wanted to change any of the time frames, we could do that right here. So this is going to be the default RSI length on this 5-minute time frame of BTC USD. RSI 2 is set to 15 minutes, which means this indicator is going to track the RSI values on the 15-minute time frame of BTC USD. Here we have the 1-hour time frame for tracking the RSI values on the 1-hour time frame. Then here it's going to do the same, but on the 4-hour time frame of BTC USD. Here you can choose the signal line to be used by the RSI. By default, we're going to stick with the SMA with a length of 10. Next, we have the MA settings, which is going to be the settings for these SMAs listed on this table. Just like the RSI, we have 5 different SMAs, each with a different length. The first one has a length of 5, and then 10, 20, and 50. If you want to have a different combination, this is where you would change that. Then these are the stochastic settings, the MACD settings, the ADX settings, the MFI settings, and the STC settings. And then here you can change the colors for this EMA trend cloud. Simple. The Style tab allows you to disable or enable the bar colors. We're going to disable this because we don't need it. We're also going to disable these 2 shades options. After that, click OK. Next, we will explore how we can use this indicator, specifically the support and resistance levels, as well as the dashboard, to take long and short positions. But before that, let's talk about my favorite forex broker called Fintura. Now, I've been using Fintura for quite some time. As you can see here, this is my live account on MT4. Yes, MT4 is the trading platform used by Fintura. The reason why I think Fintura is a great broker is because of their low commissions as well as spreads that go as low low is 0.0 pips. They also have a maximum leverage of 1 to 500. You know, for those of you who love high leverage. If all of this isn't enough, they're also going to give you a 100% deposit bonus for all your first deposits of between $100 all the way to $50,000. So if you deposit, say, $5,000, they're going to give you a bonus of $5,000. So in total, you're going to have $10,000 to trade with. To access the bonus as well as all the other perks, sign up to Fintura using the link in the video description. Now, let's get back to the video. Now, in order to use this indicator to trade, we need to understand how this dashboard or, table actually works. To do that, let's go over all these indicators one by one. The RSI. This measures the magnitude of recent price changes to evaluate overbought and oversold conditions in the market. The multi-time frame aspect allows viewing of the RSI values over different periods of time simultaneously. Whenever an RSI cell is colored green, it indicates that the market is in an uptrend. This basically means that the RSI value is above its moving average. On the other hand, a red RSI cell like this one indicates a downtrending market, basically meaning that the RSI line is below its moving average. Next, we have the SMA. These are averages of the asset's price over a specific period of time, and they are used to identify the trend direction. If the price is above a specific SMA, that is considered an uptrend, and that SMA cell is going to be colored green, like it is right here. And if the price is below a specific SMA, that is considered a downtrend, and the cell for that specific SMA is going to be colored red. Next, we have the stochastic oscillator. This momentum indicator compares a specific closing price of an asset to a range of its prices over a certain period. Whenever the K line of the stochastic oscillator crosses over the D line and stays below 90, that suggests an uptrend. And this cell is going to be colored green, indicating a bullish crossover. And the opposite is going to be true for a bearish trend. Next, we have the MACD, also known as the moving average convergence divergence. This indicator shows the relationship between two moving averages of a security's price. If the MACD line is above the signal line and above the midline, that indicates that the market is in an uptrend. And this MACD cell is going to be colored green with a text that says bullish crossover. And of course, the opposite is going to be true for a bearish crossover. The ADX quantifies the trend strength. An ADX value of over 20 with a positive directional indicator above the negative directional indicator suggests a strong uptrend, which means this cell is going to be colored green, and the opposite would suggest a downtrend. Now, the MFI, also known as the Money Flow Index, is a volume-weighted version of the RSI, and it's going to be used to track the inflow and outflow of money into an asset over a period of time. Values above 75 suggest overbought conditions, and values below 20 suggest oversold conditions. At the same time, values of between 20 and 50 indicate a bearish range, and values between 50 and 75 indicate a bullish range. Now, with all this being said, in order to take a long trade using this indicator, we would need all this indicator status on this dashboard to indicate that the market is bullish. For a short position, we would need all these indicators to suggest that the market is bearish. Simple. Now, let's go over all the conditions for taking a long position. For long position, first, we need the EMA trend cloud to be colored green with the price trading above it to indicate that the market is in a bullish trend. Second, we would need the price to break and close above any of these lines. In this particular trade example, we can see that the price broke and closed above support level 1. So this fulfills condition number 2. Having the price closing above a key market level increases the probability of the price continuing in the same direction. Now, condition number 3, which is also the most important, is that at the time the price breaks and closes above a key market level, all the indicators on this dashboard should indicate that the market is in a bullish trend. To confirm that, you just make sure that all of these cells are colored green with the exception of the MFI. For some reason, the MFI cell is always colored gray even with the indication of a bullish range. So, you would just make sure that all of these are colored green and the MFI cell says bullish range. For these cells down below, we're not going to be looking at them. All our entry conditions are met on this candle, so we're going to enter a long position here. We're going to set our take profit at the next key level above our entry, which is this level right here. And then for the stop loss, we're going to drag it down until we get a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 1.5. targeting the very next key level for the take profit is important, just in case the price decides to reverse after bouncing off of that level. We'll let this trade run and take profit. And we're gonna do the opposite when taking a short position. So first, we need the EMA trend cloud to be colored red with the price trading below it to indicate that the market is in a bearish trend. Second, we need the price to break and close below any of these lines. In this particular trade example, we can see that the price broke and closed below support level 1. So this fulfills condition number 2. Having the price closing below a key market level increases the probability of the price continuing in the same direction. Condition number 3, which is also the most important, is that at the time the price breaks and closes below a key market level, all the indicators on the dashboard should indicate that the market is in a bearish trend. To confirm that, you just make sure that all of these cells are colored red with the exception of the MFI. So you just make sure that all of these are colored red and the MFI cell says bearish range. Again, for the cells down below, we're not going to be looking at them. All our entry conditions are met on this candle, so we're gonna enter a short position. We're gonna set our take profit at the next key level below our entry, which is this level right here. And for the stop loss, we're gonna drag it up until we get a risk-reward ratio of 1.5. Letting this trade run and take profit. In summary, this video explores an awesome tool called All Indicators in One, detailing its setup and multifaceted components like the RSI, the SMA, and the EMA trend cloud. We demonstrated how to utilize these indicators, especially the dashboard, for more informed trading decisions, emphasizing the importance of trend confirmation and risk management. If you wanna tinker with this awesome tool, well, you can check it out on TradingView. That's basically it for this video. I hope you found some value. If you did, hit the like button below and consider subscribing to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. See you next time.